Assalamualaikum to Miss Azina binti Zainuddin. We from Group 5 of Software Engineering, Section 03B. Today we're going to present about our case study, which is Majlis Bandaraya Kuala Terengganu, MBKT. So we have 5 group members. The first one is me, Muhammad Iqbal bin Zuhaimi. And then the next one is Muhammad Shakir bin Hazli and Abdul Aziz Ahmed Muhammad Fahmi, Muhammad Khairul Fikri bin Rosli, and Siti Shazwani binti Omar. So for our case study, the theme and URL for our website, the main purpose is to develop a government agency website, which is MBK, Majlis Bandaraya Kuala Terengganu, MBKT, about their functional system works and requirements that are provided to users. The second one is the screen capture for our user interface, main user interface. Majlis Bandaraya Kuala Terengganu MKT is an official website for Terengganu citizen. The objective of Kuala Terengganu City Council is to improve the management excellence of Kuala Terengganu City Council and enhance the development in a structured and systematic method. So the first one is functional requirements for our website. The first one is announcement. At the announcements tab, all users who use the Kuala Terengganu City Council portal website will be able to get the latest announcements and information about Majlis Bandaraya Kuala Terengganu, such as public facilities.
So the second one of the functional requirement is an online application. The online application is the program for a user to access using web browser. All users who use the Kuala Terengganu website can access this website through online. This program was built based on the client server model. So it will provide all the user needs such as online banking, online payment, online requestment, and others. It can ease all the user of the Kuala Terengganu City Council website needed.
So my point for the functional requirements is backup and recovery. The Majlis Bandaraya Kuala Terengganu allows the user to create a copy of data that can be recovered in the event of a primary data failure. Primary data failures can be the result of hardware or software, or a human-caused event such as a malicious attack, virus, or malware.
Okay, for the fourth functional requirement, there is administrative. Only those with managerial positions such as administrative manager can have access to users' data in the Kuala Terengganu City Council portal website. This can keep the website running efficiently as the admin can manage the user account to prevent breach of security.
Next, search system. The search system that provided from MBKT website will help user to search the information quickly. If information not found, the message no result will found appear. Therefore, it's easy for user to use it.
So for the next one is non-functional requirements. The first one is data integrity requirement. Data integrity is the accuracy or completeness of data contained on a website. Yes, mudah. The next one is non-functional requirements, data integrity requirement. All of the information and data that is shown in the Kuala Terengganu City Council portal website should be 100% accurate and honest to their users, so that there will be no issues in the future.
So next for the non-functional requirement, which is a performance requirement, system performance. The system performance requirement is the how system perform in the certain function or request under the specific condition. It easy to understand that in this requirement is more focused on how speed the system can be, how many storage that the system can store, and how long the execution process took time.
Okay, the usability in Kuala Terengganu City website are documented expectation and specifications designed to ensure that a product, service, process, or environment in Majlis Bandaraya Kuala Terengganu is easy to use, and the requirements can be provided in a broad variety of formats by business units and customers and subject matter experts.
The next non-functional requirement is security requirement, data encryption. Security of data in the Kuala Terengganu City Council portal website is ensured by applying data encryption, such as Secure Socket Layer (SSL). This is to make sure that users' personal data such as name and phone number are kept private and not exposed to the public.
Lastly, security requirement, which is account login alert. The system should notify the user every time that the account has been logged in at the same time. The user account of MBKT website will be more secure. The user do not have to worry if someone wants to try to hack your account, the system will remind to you.
Number 6 is user interface design principles, justification, and screen capture. So the first one is minimal surprise. Minimal surprise is in a user interface means that user of the website should be able to predict the operation with a comparable command. For example, the user of Kuala Terengganu City Council website will be able to use the website easily with a minor astonishment. The website provides a very straightforward interface. The minimal surprise will make the user interact less with the website and will shorten navigation time.
Next is user familiarity. User familiarity is the principle that use term and concept which are inspired from the experience of the people that make most use of the system. The Kuala Terengganu City Council website has built the website with the user familiarity element like search statement and application option. For the search statement, Kuala Terengganu City Council website has placed that segment function in the right at the top corner of the website. This will make the customer familiar and easy for customer to find out.
Third point is recoverability. Errors flows should be designed to help users fix the mistakes in a form and advise them how to avoid making more. And here is my first point for justification. The Kuala Terengganu City Council website lets the user easily detect errors, understand how to fix them, and see the error message while correcting the corresponding error.
Next point is consistency. The interface that should be consistent in this website and the website should be activated in the same way. My justification is the Kuala Terengganu City Council website has built the consistency website that can maintain the outlook and all the application segments elements in the website.
Next, user interface design is user diversity. User diversity is the interface that should provide the interaction facilities for various type of system users. For example, they have two different type of language, which is Bahasa Melayu and English. The user can change the language. In addition, the MBKT website also provided a different size of font so that they can read all the information.
So the 7 is type of application programming interfaces or API. The first API is user registration. This API is to create a new account for user of the MBKT website. By registering an account, users will be provided with services such as e-submission and report a complaint. After registration, users can also receive any update, anything related to the MBKT directly in their emails. This feature can be turned off after registration.
Next one is a payment method API. The payment method API is the API that allow user to use or change a variety of payment method using a single API. The user of Kuala Terengganu City Council can choose any type of payment method that are provided in this website to make any payment. The method that are provided in the website had been already secure to make sure that the customer important documents such as account number will be safe.
Okay, the third point is site search API. The purpose of the sites give to clients is to make it simpler for them and to accomplish something that they cannot be done at the counter of our website. And the majority of the clients do not have enough time to go to the counter just to settle some of things. They also sometimes don't have time to wait longer in front of the PC, which is the only time they have during lunch break. So ordinarily, the average of the users is normally very busy of and mostly impatient research one by one while they only want to settle only thing. One way to prevent and help the users is site search API.
Next one is the news and announcement API. The news and announcement API is intended to help users of Kuala Terengganu City Council website to keep in touch with the latest news inside the website. Users can access by simply scrolling through the latest news and announcement which is convenient for the users. This way the users will not miss any important info, hence improve the user's overall experience during browsing through the website.
The last type of API is user feedback API. The user can give any feedback about their opinion about which is the service or given any complaint regarding the website. It will help to user to make any necessary improvement.
Okay, here is three section of API. The first one is login API. So our website Kuala Terengganu is missing a single login button in its homepage. That login to every service offered by the website, such as some submission and report a complaint by adding this API to the homepage. It makes it easier for users to browse around the website because the user will interact with the website for a faster navigation and make it way more convenient.
So the second one is the live customer service API. The live customer service API can add to the Kuala Terengganu City Council to improve the website functionality. The developer of the website need to create the chatbot so that the user of the MBKT website can easily ask any question or any information quickly.
Lastly, for our group suggestion is the Quick GPS Directory API. If user want to search the of interest spaces from MBKT website, it easy to use which is just click the link for location using GPS directory such as Waze, Google Maps and others.
The next one is verification and validation confidence strategy and justification. The first one is marketing environment. The verification and validation confidence strategy that we can use is marketing environment. The concept of marketing environment is getting a product to market early, which can be more important than finding defects in the program. For instance, if the portal website Majlis Bandaraya Kuala Terengganu releases early, it will open to many users, and from that, the software engineers will get free testers from users.
Next is the software function. This strategy that is suitable for our case study in the software function. This means the software function must be really good and easy to organize to make sure the user to be more confident with this system or software. Like for the example in our case study, the Kuala Terengganu City Council website used to be a really functionable system for user. This make sure that the user will be more confident to use it.
Okay, the third point for the strategy of verification and validation is software testing. And the verification and validation confidence strategy that is suitable for our case study is the validation. Certainly, methodology is the place where the web designer of our Majlis is Kuala Terengganu City Council site will validate the capacity by testing the real MBKT website.
Next one is software inspection. The verification and validation confidence strategy that we can apply is software inspection. Software inspection commonly used to find any defects or anomalies inside the software based on source representation such as requirement and test data. Thus, we can apply this for Majlis Bandaraya Kuala Terengganu website as an early step to make sure the website can be completed without any hassle.
Lastly, the user expectation. User expectation depends on the confidence level of the type of features, software and system that provided in MBKT website.
Um, for factor influence the software post-development, the first one is team stability. One of the factors that influence the software post-development is team stability. Team stability means that the team members do not change. The maintenance costs are reduced if the same staff are involved with them for some time. This will ensure that the team members involved have experience in the software that is in maintenance, and thus will reduce the cost of maintenance of the software.
So for next one is the staff skill. The factor that influence the software post development are the staff skill. This factor will happen when the maintenance staff are inexperienced and have a limited domain knowledge. This will make the maintenance cost need to invest in this part to make sure the staff got a better experience and knowledge about it.
Okay, the third factor is contractual responsibility. The factors that influence software post development is contractual responsibility. The developers of a system may have no contractual responsibility for maintaining, so that there is no incentive to design for future change. In numerous cases, designers of the framework may have no many cases. Developers of the system may have no contractual responsibilities maintenance. So as a result of this, there is no incentive to design for future change.
Next, program age and structure. For example, when the structure of MBKT website has degraded, the website system need to update regularly to the new version such as e-payment option. Now the payment service online to make can make any payment, which is bill, rent, assessment, tax, and so on. So the structure of MBKT website needs to be constantly updated in line with modernity.
Last one is program age and structure. The factors that influence the software post-development are the program age and structure. As the time goes by, some programs and their structure may not be up to date in the current time and sometimes difficult to comprehend. Hardware reliability is one of the factors that may affect the program.
The next one is handover problem. The first one is unstructured documentation. Uh, the lack of format in a program can cause a major negative impact on the client side. For example, when the portal website of MBKT does not have any structure in the software, the new client will have troubles figuring how the program works.
So the next of the handover problem is a lack of demonstrate. The handover problem for the website is the lack of demonstrate, which mean the system not have any demonstration video to tell the user how to use the system and how the system work. For example, in our case study, MBKT website has not include any demonstration video about how to use their function like e-payment, e-license or other needs. But it do not mean that the user cannot understand the system.
Okay, my point for handover problem is unresolved problems. The handover for the website is the unresolved problem on my construction project. There will always be unforeseen issues that arise. You need to be ready to adapt to ensure these problems are not left unresolved. With cloud-based handover software, detailed, shareable specification help you to avoid problems before they occur. The best handover software will provide bespoke folder structures to mirror your project plan. This keeps things organized so that you and your team can check and fix problems on the go.
Next, a handover problem is the progression of system knowledge. For this system knowledge, there is a lack of sufficient system. For example, if the team maintenance of ambiguity website want to change the system, but they have no sufficient knowledge. So, from this problem, team maintenance of ambiguity website need to take seriously by increasing the knowledge so that client or customers will be satisfied with the system.
Lemon's Law. The first one is feedback system. Developers must be keenly aware that if their software system does not respond positively, then over time the system will be seen as increasingly less appealing by its user base.
The second point for Lehman's law is containing chain. Containing chain is also Lehman's law that is important to the system that is applicable to our case study in order to impress program evaluation dynamic to the system. And the system that is used in a real world environment must necessarily change to keep updating with the new version.
The next one is increased complexity. Increasing complexity is also the Lemon's Law that is suited to our case study. This law means the system tends to be more complex and more dynamic. Like for our case study, MBK2 website's function and structure is continuously becoming more complex when there are many additions added to it. This complexity of the system also will make the error of the system more higher than usual.
So the last point for the Lehman law is a continuing growth. So continuing growth is the law that is applicable to our case study in order to embrace program evolution dynamic to the system. The functionality offered by the system has to continually increase to maintain user satisfaction.
So the next one is systems problem by relating to the reliability of hardware, software or system and explanation. The first one is compatibility issues. The MBKT website doesn't update very frequently. Some of the website elements may not be fully loaded due to compatibility issues that the website is facing. An up-to-date web browser may not be able to visit the outdated websites. For example, some of the website API is fully missing or the image does not show in the website.
So the next is the quick link cannot work. The system quick link that have been created for the user to ensure the user is them to use this system. This quick link cannot be reached, especially for the user who has a bad internet connection. User cannot reach that link and it shown the error. This error is affecting or a bad image from this system for the user who is using this system frequently.
Okay, my problem system is poor quality design. So as my perspective, the original design stage makes a good impression in our website. stakeholders. So, however, some changes must be made during the development process. For example, changing colors or making it easier for the user to use the MBKT website.
The next one is website is not backup regularly. The website that is not backup regularly has a chance of website data being lost. Because even the developers have taken some security measures to protect their website, there is a slight chance that the hackers can infiltrate the website and destroy the data within. This can cause major loss for the website as it cannot restore the data and it needs to be built from scratch again.
Lastly, system downtime. It occurs when the web page is browsed by a lot of users at the same time. For example, user of MBKT website browse to read the information or latest news at the same time. Okay, last part is comment and suggestion regarding to case study. First, weak application design. The color which is orange and white cannot attract user. As we know that the color is major role to attract the attention of user to use the website. The design that are used is poor. For suggestion, at home page, the MBKT website needs to use different colors and various type of design to ensure that can attract the user attention.
The next one is less useful function. Some of the subpage in the Kuala Terengganu City Council website is empty. For example, the subpage business opportunity does not have anything under it. An empty subpage is not only having no function but it also cramp up the website. My suggestion is to improve the functionality provided on the MBKT website, which is a business opportunity. The developers need to use the pages to meet the needs of the users. The website developer needs to put some information related to business opportunity so that users can use the page for their future with the business. That's all for our project presentation for Group 5. Thank you from all of us.